In the foothills of Stokes County, tucked away on a ridge, Nancy Reynolds School is like stepping into the past. From its red brick covering the early 20th century architecture to its bell tower, it's all stood for 84 years now. Built in a time and education for many in this rural area was hard to come by.
If Nancy Reynolds hadn't to come there, I don't have any idea I would have ever finished school.
At 93, Johnsey Hall
We had 12 in our room on the first day.
remembers that first day in 1924 when she left her one-room schoolhouse with no running water to enter Nancy Reynolds School, a school that was state-of-the-art for its day.
The happiest thing that they done to me, they put me on the basketball court and let me go to playing basketball. I love to play basketball.
You did?
Yeah.
Not a lot has changed since those days. Today, it's an elementary school.
I just love this room because they don't build auditoriums in elementary schools anymore.
From its original hardwood floors to its 1920s classrooms, still heated by radiators.
The classroom space is very tight.
Principal Rusty Hall can show you where the school is showing its age. But on the school grounds,
It's recess.
top-of-the-line playground equipment,
Yes, we have a nice place.
a covered baseball stadium with concession stands, grandstand lighting. There's even a deck built off the cafeteria for students to take in the scenic views.
And how many, teachers and students get to come out and eat on the deck overlooking the mountains. This is one of my favorite spots at school.
None of this was paid with tax dollars. Instead, an endowment from the Reynolds tobacco dynasty, worth today about $750,000. But its yearly interest can't be spent in the classrooms or even on the school building itself, only on the school grounds.
There's kind of frustrating things of stuff that needs to be done that, it could use another coat of paint.
The school was a gift from the Reynolds family. Walter and William Reynolds, the brothers of tobacco magnate R.J. Reynolds, built the school in memory of their mother on her home place and kept it up, paying to keep it open during the Depression, adding more classroom wings in the 30s and a gym in the 50s. But with the Reynolds' death, the gifts stopped, except for William Reynolds' wife, Kate B. Reynolds. She died in 1946 and left an endowment to be used only for the school grounds.
It gives us an option to give back to the kids that something they may not have at another school.
4 generations of Chris Holland's family attended the school. He and other volunteers have looked after the endowment that draws in more money and interest each year than they can spend.
Roughly, it's around $40,000, a little over that.
Now the school community is petitioning the courts to change the Reynolds will, allowing them to create a legal board made up of people from the community, parents and teachers, who will be allowed to use the yearly interest first on the grounds and second on the actual school building.
We would be able to touch the building with it, repair anything to keep the historical value of the school and the appearance up. The important thing is to make sure the right people sit on that board and that they have the best interest of the school and the community in mind when they make their decisions.
But recently, engineers hired by the Stokes County School Board found the school needs more than cosmetic fixes. It's facing major structural problems and needs extensive work if the county wants to keep it open for generations to come.
We won't make any decisions without input from the community about what needs to happen here.
School board members Steve Shelton and Sonia Cox say engineers have given the board several options, from renovating the historical structure to tearing it down and building a new one, all of which will come down to money. How much can the county give, or how much are taxpayers willing to pay to preserve a piece of Piedmont history and a piece of themselves?
It's more than just a school, and we're fully aware of that.
Because for many, this place, this gift, and its history is what defines this community, where generations of families have walked the same halls.
Does everybody really feel like they own a piece of the school?
Very much so. Very much so. I get stories every day about when so-and-so's grandfather went here, or when a parent will come in, well, when I went here.
In Stokes County, Chad Tucker. Fox 8 News.